Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the evil within. When last we left off, we had explored the entirety of the assignment and the start of the consequence. As such, let us pick up where we left off. Quietly, and hopefully effectively, undermining the machinations of a shadowy organization. But of course, before we get started properly, it is important to provide the warning for anyone who may pop in. This game will contain flashing lights. Anyone who is susceptible to that is appropriately warned. With preamble handled, however. Ah, yes. Rooftop. We do still have a hatchet to kill me stealthily if you run into any resistance. Alright, let's follow the walkway and see just how stable it is in the end. Alright, look on the...
Well, he's not coming back.
Hopefully at least. It would be very uncomfortable if he did. Okay, so we have to go this way. Have a nice trip. Audio max. Welcome, Beamer. How are you doing today? Glad to hear it. Much better than the alternative. Thanks very much. Alright, we are safe to run across here.
Beacon is close. Can't stop now.
Welcome, Raiders. How are we all doing today? How'd your stream go, Brit, and what were you streaming today?
Well, here's where you'll be living. The view's pretty spectacular, huh?
Holy shit. This is different than I'm used to. If you saw where I grew up.
The past is over. You're with us now. Here are the keys. It's yours. You'll have to take care of your own food, clothing, and incidentals. But your bank account has more than enough to take care of that.
So, that's it? What am I supposed to do?
Whatever you desire. But your assignment at the Crimson City Police Department is precedent to everything. You are a police officer, and you must live as such, and act as such.
I don't normally say this, but thank you.
You shouldn't be thanking us. These aren't gifts we provide. You have a very specific assignment at KCPD, and all of this is in exchange for that.
Okay, you're right. Sorry.
Don't apologize. Just show us you can do your job.
I see, I'm very glad it went well. How did Resident Evil 3 treat you without your infinite ammo technologies? Indeed. Streaming is a wonderful time. There's so much expression you have with it. Understandably, I mean, you were quite fond of those rockets. There's no... Oh, hold on. So we have a set number of times we can press in the first place. Alright. I mean, it is always nice when games offer you the ability to just utilize rockets instead. Much like the Mikey rushes in Neon White. As much as I am anything but good at them personally, they are very fun.
You said I shouldn't be, but I am thankful. I don't know what would have happened to me if you hadn't brought me in. The mark. Looks like it might be my only way out.
Do it by the these first. But indeed, it's... Also, it's just nice when a game allows you to play differently. Even if differently is technically easier. I would like to remove these boards. Thank you. Anything in here? No? No, it's fine. Ah, so much chaos. And here we are with some nice...
This is your last chance to prove yourself to us, kid. Don't let us down.
And we get some nice elevated horror for our reward.
To us.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
Ah. Nice, comfortable save point. And that sort of save point you can really get. To enjoy some nice, relaxing moments with a cat.
Sebastian. And Joseph, too. I dragged you into this. What have I done?
Ah, this is what happened narratively. Right, the choking hits much harder at this point. That's fine. We can work with it. Alright, now we're back into more familiar Evil Within territory. Even if only lightly. Hello again, our dear Lady of the Light.
Shit! I'm not running this time.
We are given ammunition. Do need to get... Seem to get it from blind spot. Oh. So is there more ammunition, or am I... Yeah, there is more ammunition, it seems. Be wary of when a light is on. Right, as long as the light's off, we can shoot to kill with no real
Did they send you?
worries.
Well, I hope he gets the message.
None of them meet corridor.
Sebastian? If you hadn't come along.
Save it for later. There are probably more of them around.
Sebastian? What is...
Stay back. She's my responsibility.
A softer heart than you're given credit for.
I don't want to hurt you any more than I already have.
He might try to stop me through you.
A little hasty with that gun, kid. What is it you plan on doing?
What I have to do.
No! You do what we say. You will come back with that boy, or you will disappear. You really think you can do anything to stop this?
Stop, damn it! You don't understand!
We don't need your excuses, kid.
No way. Oh.
You really think you can do anything to stop this?
Stop, damn it! You don't understand!
We don't need your excuses, kid. You run because you're weak. You're afraid of us.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Ah. This is the boss.
Joseph. Can't be.
This thing gonna run? Only one way to find out.
Shit!
What are you doing? Answer me.
I think that's as fair an answer as any.
Fuck this place.
Alright. And now for chapter 4. Ghost is born. Very well. I don't know this way the cutscene's supposed to be going. Something tells me.
Can you discern between evil and good?
Right, this is where bus was sent off track. We're getting close to things. And of course we lose the gun again. Such is the price of getting hit with a Metroid curse. So we're nearing another safe then. Is that our clue to be on the lookout for puzzle and slash or its solution?
I will not be kept here.
What the? Maybe I can burn through it.
We don't have equipment to... No, there's a pickup front. Oh no, here we are. Typically, Ruvik's little shenanigans are more painful, as well as a bit more wary to get too close. But in the end, all was fine, it seems. Oh,
No, don't risk it. Hold on. I think I see another way down. I'll meet you on a lower level.
At least they're all right. Please, just stay out of my way.
Protagonist's really bad at doing that, unfortunately.
After surviving the fire incident and subsequent abuse from his parents, it's a miracle Ruben can function at all. His work comes from a place that isn't motivated by fear or money or social standing. His motives are more pure. I would say that he is obsessed with the chance to relive and remold reality so he can be with her again. His scarring is heavy, both physically and emotionally, but he longs for his lost sister. His love for her borders almost on an incestuous level, but as long as it provides motivation, so be it.
We do love uncomfortable noises. It's partially distance, also partially close enough. They might just be around the next corner. What do you have in store, Ruvik?
Ruvik's trying to take control of him. Maybe I can stop him.
That's much better. Where I thought it would be. I think that act is definitely going to be important for the steps to come. There was at least one enemy that would be quite the impediment. And be able to remove another piece from the board.
He is my vessel. I am in control.
Just don't turn around and everything's fine. And some limbs definitely failed here. Oh no. Actually, are we here in time? Probably not with the delay that took. You saw me? Ah, can I go with the... I was only able I can get over there with a bit of... Oh, no. Always up in the corner there. My own fault. Nonetheless. Which way will you walk? And will you stick to that path? Is another important question. Oh, no, that is definitely not a viable option here. The slap fight is very much off the table. Welcome, Mysteria. How are you doing today? The game is quite charming indeed. I definitely have some qualms with its design, but honestly, there's enough passion here that any problems I have are easily forgiven. I've not played the sequel yet, though. Maybe one day.
He is my vessel. I am in control.
Let's take you off the board properly this time. And have an easier time of moving forward.
It works. Holy shit. Maybe I can stop Ruvik then.
Still seeing the safe paintings. I've not seen... puzzling a bit. Here we are. The question is, what is the combination? What are we working with here? That is definitely not brute forceable. That's a 12 though. The one here, not that I can see at least. Only those hidden on the paintings. Not for this time, at least not the ones I've looked at. Oh, okay. That is a tool. Which does mean the rest of it can be brute forced. Wonderful. Get 2 out of 3 tidbits. The rest of it's workable.
Leslie! Leslie, where are you?
Where are any of us, really? Especially in a space like this. A concept like space and time are even more subjective. Specifically, subjective to Ruvik. And now I get to enjoy a nice, relaxing moment to pet the cat. Very important. Always very important. At least for a moment.
I revisited the Victoriano estate yesterday. It's a vestige, a mere husk of what was bound to be such a home of promise. Mobius reaped nearly everything of value when we took on the research ourselves, but Rubin's notes indicate he was involved in something else. There were plans for another STEM prototype. Data about using receptors to transmit the brain function wirelessly to unaware users. It's borderline parapsychology, but these schematics and the scientific backup provided seems sound. What was he planning to do with such a thing? There's only one way to find out for certain, but I must continue these experiments in private, away from their prying eyes. I will not let them know, lest they take this from me as well.
Everyone is vying for their own interest. Unsurprisingly, of course. But in the same vein, the outcome is so very expected. It is the pathways. Get through in the reserve. A bottle for an emergency. Oh, nice. Oh, we've drawn the entire entourage with our teams. Oh, definitely made too much noise there. I admit I panicked. We were fine, actually, if we took things a little bit slower, a little bit quieter. Come now. There we are. Much more courteous and out of the way. I was going to let you use your path the other way. Your curiosity was not nearly as rabid as I thought it would be. Oh well. much quieter. And with much greater songs. Thanks. This coincides again with the main story.
Oh god, more of them.
Wiggle through here. What awaits us on the other side?
You cannot keep me here.
We can certainly try. We will certainly do our best. Keep an eye on two of them. I won't try to leave from here. One of them does seem a greater threat to doing this quietly than the other. Do you have an emergency act? Need be.
I created this world.
Now you get to stay with it. They're getting you on your way back. As that was definitely good not to climb out immediately. Once you turn around though. Then we are free.
Leslie, no. Please don't.
Very fair. I mean, honestly,
It's all right.
Huns are just always wonderfully fashionable.
I hope.
Not safe. Hurry! This way!
Is it over?
Is it ever over?
I hope that bastard doesn't come back. For your sake, Leslie.
Ah, yes. The foliages have returned. Ah, and indeed.
Leslie can go home? Can take the train all the way home?
No, Leslie. Not today.
You'll protect me?
Yes. That's my job.
Good, good, good. When I get home, they'll be surprised.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry.
Stop! You're making a terrible mistake.
You don't understand. You don't know what he'll become.
We know exactly what he'll become. That's why we need him.
You don't understand what Ruvik is after.
Ruvik is a corpse.
He's after Leslie.
And so are we. And you're more afraid of him than us?
Don't patronize me. I have orders. But I can't let him have this boy. Leslie is the only one who can...
Don't do it! Damn it! No!
Why the game plays with perspective in wonderfully cinematic ways. So very charming. Hello, kitty. All right. And we're back at Beacon. Oh.
Oh, shit. He's too far gone. I've got to stop him.
Alright, are we... Got already scored-ish. Ah. And the garbage maiden tries to secure our demise.
Questions. What are you afraid of? What could haunt you so? What could you need that only we could be the ones to fill it? Was your waste of life something you wish to return to? Are you not grateful for what we've done for you? We let you into our circle. We gave you a new life. Why will you turn your back on us? Why will you not stand with us?
Shut up and get out of the way!
Fair enough. Well, it's not my first option, but... sometimes it is necessary, it seems.
The patients are dying when connected to the machine? What are you implying, Jimenez?
After what you did to him, now all of this is just conjecture. But it's as if Ruben's consciousness remains trapped inside STEM, and he's attacking anyone attempting to enter.
This is inexcusable. We need to get around this. We can't have come all this way for nothing.
Ruvik. He was in STEM all along. Well, he's not gonna get me.
Was theoretically what the injection was for, though, of course. Theoretically is the operative word here. It seems to have provided this
But why Leslie?
corporate
What makes
ghost.
him special?
Leslie was not always like this. He became catatonic after a traumatic experience as a child. His family was murdered in front of him. The data would suggest that brainwave synchronization with Ruben correlates to specific trauma. In this case, Ruben's own loss of family.
This will not do. We need something else at the core. Something more acceptable to a whole range of people.
Let's make sure we reserve something in case they try anything spooky at us.
We need someone rational inside STEM. Potentially that person could neutralize Ruben. I mean, Ruvik. With my knowledge of the system, I may be of some
can't afford you complicating this any further. We will prepare one of our own.
Sending someone inexperienced, we can't even be sure they can come back.
Then it will need to be someone expendable.
Expendable. So that's how you see me. And I trusted you.
So many courses, so little time.
Where am I now?
Is this a fill in everything puzzle, or is it... No, it is not. We need to find the precise combination here. Somewhere.
Sebastian was here?
I see no hint. The particular solution. Could be further along the path, of course. But at what point is there no return? Here we are. Alright, T in line. At least the solution is never far away, and I appreciate that. And they do still want to use the saw blades. how far into the creation of the opening we'll be going through?
Do whatever you want. You're not gonna stop me.
Two maniacs, each vying for control of a new world. I would like when your gun off the board. Thank you.
All right, enough of this shit.
Oh, we did get a refund on these kills. Wonderful. Didn't need to check. Alright, sounds like this was originally more of a secret area. Which is nice that it was reused. I remember them made quite a bit of noise. So being ready to distract them before fleeing. To our freedom would be paramount indeed. What the lad actually gave us? Moment of immunity, but the hitbox for their swing didn't seem to go high enough. All expenses delayed. Either way. Alright, so there's a point at which you are not truly vulnerable. Just wanted to keep that thoroughly in mind. Right, instant kill. So shooting earlier does not address the problem now. Now that was just uncalled for. Let's get you off the board. Alright, let's let the healing kick in. Reload our weapon. And push forward. In the dark depths of Mobius, I presume.
Very disappointing, kid. Such a simple mission, but still, you act out. Thankfully for us, there's always a backup plan. Not everything we give you is for your benefit.
The infusion. What did you put in me?
We needed to know if one of us could survive in the system. But we're not about to risk anyone of value. You were sent to carry us in with you. So here I am.
No. It's Rubik. He's making all of this.
Is there another passageway? Ah, yes, there is. Oh, maybe not. Which means it has to be this one. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. Right, flashlight. What about that? We're much less prevalent in this part of the campaign. So it did slip my mind slightly, admittedly.
Please, roll up your sleeve.
Whoa, now. That's a big syringe. Don't think you're putting that fucking thing in me?
Miss Kidman, you agreed to this. Don't forget that. Nothing we're doing is malicious. It's only proper protocol.
You know what's proper protocol? Telling the person getting the fucking shot where the hell she is and what's the fucking point. Ow! Damn it, that hurt! Hey guys, what the fuck? Is anyone there? You give me a shot, then just let this weird video play on repeat? Some great fucking medical science you've got going on in here. About damn time. Alright, can I go now?
Not right now, Miss Kidman. How are you feeling? Any headaches? Nosebleeds, perhaps?
What? No. But I do feel a little floaty. Almost like I'm underwater.
That's consistent with the effects of the compound. We just have one last part of this test to partake in. Then you will be free to go.
Sure. Go for it, I guess.
Good. I will now ask you a series of questions. You will answer them while watching the images in front of you. You will not look away from the screen. Do you understand?
Yes.
Question number 1. Have you ever felt abandoned by the ones you trusted?
You gave yourself to us. You made the choice of your own free will. We were the only ones who cared. The ones who took you from your useless life. We gave you a reason to exist. And how do you thank us? By destroying our work? Where will you go when you leave us, kid?
Right, here we are, moving
This ends here.
also towards the finale from the base game as well.
They're coming for me. I don't know how, but they know everything. They even know about Leslie. There's no use hiding this anymore. I'll enter the system and my return will be proof that all of this was worth it. I can of course convince them that it wasn't for me. It was for their goals. There are just the final tweaks left. Once I finish, I will put Leslie in the stem with myself and activate it. The wireless signal should ring out in the near distance. I can't speak for those unfortunate to be around, but like I always said, the ends will justify the means. Finally, Mobius will see that I am one of their chosen ones. Reuben is but a ghost. I am their savior. Their plan is nothing without me.
You keep telling yourself that, Jimenez. We've already so much ammunition in this corridor. Charming. Effective.
You won't answer our questions. Is it out of fear? Fear is such a subtle thing. But when one experiences true fear, is when they can be controlled. They can be molded. STEM is an abortion, a machine designed on the premise of fear. But in a sense, it is perfect for what we hope to achieve.
They're getting closer.
You will be the first. You will bow under this fear, or you will die. You will serve as an example for what we will become.
Leslie, wait! Don't go in there!
This is me. I'm connected. Just like everyone else. I'm getting out of here.
Alright, Leslie. It is time to face the music.
Sebastian, get away from him. Sebastian, listen to me. Stop. Your interests are the same as ours.
Look, I get it. You're not just some rookie detective, and this is not just some ordinary kid.
Correct.
You killed Joseph and you shot me. So right at this moment, that's enough reason for me not to trust you.
You're a good man. That's why It doesn't matter anymore. If you know who this kid is, if you know anything, you know why he can't be allowed to live.
Bullshit. It's Ruvik. He's the one that... Leslie, stop.
Leslie!
Still so very close.
You failed. We gave you an order and you failed.
No. None of this is real. You aren't real.
You want to believe that, but I'm right here. I've been with you this whole time.
This world is a nightmare. But I'm not afraid of you anymore.
That just shows how little you understand. You should be very afraid. We have you, kid. And you know the consequences for failure. We won't let you just leave us. You fulfilled what little use you have. This world is a prison for you to rot in.
Fuck you. I've had enough of this. I'll kill you right here.
Wait for the red marks.
What does this world look like to you?
Ah, that's why it's thematic. Not afraid of you anymore means walk into the shadow reaches.
What do you see?
Let you fight back. That's good. They subtly tell you how to properly fight this. Very nice.
You're a fool to try and fight us, Kidman.
You're going to die, kid. You cannot escape. You will be like us.
Oh. A good position to actually hold still for a moment is tricky. But we can work on it.
You're a fool to try and fight us, Kidman.
You're going to die, kid.
Oh, not having doing some really low ones.
Sacrifice.
Let's get some resources.
It's a shame you'll never see what we accomplished. You think you can run, but you're ours.
Painful, but biggest worry is reload times. We'll try this again, sir. That's what I thought.
You think you've won, but have you? You don't know anything. I am with you. I will always be with you now.
You don't know me. I'm stronger than you think.
Are you sure enough in yourself? Sure enough to face the responsibilities of your actions?
Rest in peace, Menex.
How the hell?
Agent Kidman, we've got him from here.
How long has it been?
37 minutes since the first pulse.
Only 37 minutes.
How did we get here?
What are you talking about?
Just give me a minute. I need to get my head straight.
Myra, we need you back here.
All right, but we've got word he wants a debriefing as soon as you get back.
Myra. Ow, damn it.
That looks painful.
They were right. I failed. But they didn't count on you. I owe you one. Welcome back to the real world, Sebastian. I hope you find what you're looking for. Leave that one. And those two. They're not going anywhere.
No one is.
Oh. A much more ominous tone on that ending. But there is still one more DLC section for us to tackle. And thus, ladies and gentlemen, we Shift over. To the executioner. As the Keeper, infiltrate the Victorian estate and rescue your missing daughter. Let's get this started. What? Let's see what the executioner has to offer precisely. Do some simple operational testing. Examine possible escaping system exploited by wither subject. Facilitate father subject's rescue of daughter subject. User record number 82347-BX. Oh, I meant to just have a black screen for this. Based on how long it's been, I'm going to presume that was a no. Ah, this is a complete shift. When we start everyone, establish synchronization. File test subject has been successfully inserted and attunement with the safe-headed creature has been verified. We're able to use our carrier wave to scan for residual trace of strong emotions. That's a box. Let's grab that. Also in the shared melee, just as it was. Normally that's a crouch. Whatever that might be important for. Start first, then grab, then throw. Or execute. Nothing else here as far as we can tell. Dad, the doctor said you were going to come help me. You ever going to get here? There are moss all over the place. I'm going crazy. Ah. Can I put the hammer? Movement speed, defense. And the things we don't yet have. Unless the people are alive, but are they dead? Okay, so this is still a save point. This is why killing the monster. I think I should go meet him and see what happens. He might know Dan, but just in case he's some kind of creep, I'm going to leave my letters and stuff here. Let's find a Mobius file, but no specifications. What precisely? Oh, here we are. Instructive tool. Eliminate test subject CB-212 murderer. This will explore a method of extraction from within the STEM environment. Using this to rescue your daughter who is already inside STEM by eliminating all other connected test subjects. Subject CB-212, a convicted murderer, has been completely dominated by STEM. As illness grows, he is disrupting your daughter's memory patterns. Kill CB-212 and assess the girl's condition. Supplementary information. STEM erodes subject memories incrementally, gradually altering their personality and their physical appearance until finally the subject is completely dominated by STEM. Based on the data from the Ruvik incident, it can be inferred that the Ruvik entity was able to leave the STEM system by entering the physical body of the test subject Leslie Withers. This first round will explore STEM's mental degradation effects on more standard methods of egress. Transmissions from the outside as well as tracking within STEM are subject to error and time delays. Use on judgment in handling any encounters. 7 subjects: adolescent, female, detective, twin sibling, paroled murderer, psychiatric patient, ex-soldier, father of adolescent female. So... That guy said he was a killer and his job was to kill monsters. He said it was collecting these weird tokens and made me have a look with them. When I tried to put one in my pocket, he started screaming and got this scary look in his eyes. He might kill me if I try to run away. He might kill me if I don't. We can just vandalize everything. So that's what the crouching is for normally. Can I not? Okay, I can get through it normally. So barrels as far seem to be the most convenient source. Tokens. Transcript subject CB-212 murderer. Nobody thought it was going to be like this. Time index 1. These motherfuckers barely put up a fight. Time index 2. That old broad who put me in here might have shown me a better time. Time index 3. Who the fuck put a kid in here? This place was full of zombie crackheads. Time index 4. Your dad's who? Who the fuck is that? Why should I care? Time index 5. Knew I couldn't trust that little shit. Trying to pocket my loot. Time index 6. What the fuck? I can hear someone whispering at me. Time index 7. You're trying to get inside my head? You think you know me? Time index 8. Don't be giving me orders. Time index 9. Where'd that sweet little girl go? Got to be around here somewhere. Time index 10. I see what you're after. Tricking me into coming here. Index 11. You think I'm your lab rat? You think you got me? I will kill every last one of you. And now... to challenge the sadist. Alright. Now for the main attraction. Alright, keeping me stunned. With much other enemies. Chiefly the sadist. Quite a method indeed. Ah, we can now upgrade to a chainsaw if we so desire. How much? How expensive it is, of course. Putting that on standby seems like it'll be quite useful. So where along? So that has limited ammunition. Alright, twin. Your daughter's memory loss has been greatly reduced with the death of CP212. We surmise this influence on us has been negated. Dating indicates that your daughter is on the move, possibly with subject CP207. Eliminated. Data will be recorded in progress and stability of STEM domination analyzed. Supplementary information. Dominated subject used by STEM to emit at wavelengths, which deteriorate the memory and will power others in the area. This ancillary function serves to accelerate STEM's domination function. This analysis needs to determine the effect of removing a relay point upon the stable extraction of a subject in a target memory state. Alright, let's... go through here. There's experience to be had, it seems. Ah. I thought it needs a knockdown. New transform. And therefore need to be removed. And the executions just keep coming. There we are, there was our final court trial enemy. Honestly taking that time to diversify things. And get the option to upgrade the damage of our hammer will be a good combination, I think. I need to use that memory pulse in every room that I wander into. Oh, can teleport to nearby safes as well. Very cute. Really getting to utilize the moveset of the Keeper entirely. Is everyone going to turn into a monster? There's a tall guy I walked around with for a while because he was lost. He said I couldn't remember where he came from. He was talking to his brother even though you couldn't see him. That freaked me out, so I got out of there. He started chasing me, and when I looked back, he was turning into one of those things. It happened to me too. This place is so weird. Everything before I came here seems like a long time ago. Alright, let's get that free healing going on. Transcript subject CB207 twin lost children. Index 1. My brother, it is so good to see you again. Losing you was unbearable. Index 2. I came here to get away, to find solace. Somehow I knew you'd be here. Yes, I know we agreed that, but now I feel conflicted. No, I'm changing. Just look at my body. Don't you see it? Why aren't you changing? You know, I feel like it's not just my body. Our mind is changing. What do you think this girl is? Surely she couldn't be working for them. That's inconceivable. The girl ran away. I scared her. I think at the core of me that is not me continues to grow. You feel it too? But a man watches me. See death? We can play, like when we were kids. Oh, we're dealing with Zen here. What you need to really knock me down is... certainly less than ideal. Ouch. Do we to keep our profits at least? No, probably not. No, actually we do. Just try it again. So there was that ability to quickly... get like an execution. Might be worth trying that again. Get it. Not quite. Not quite. So we've used up all of our chainsaw ammunition. Try to stay out of your range. Oh, a little bit too aggressive there. Nonetheless, deaths really aren't punished here, at least. Other than that resources you've spent are not replenished. Probably just reactivate this. There we are. When you selected for CB204 Detective, your daughter's memory degradation is slow, but STEM domination of the remaining subjects has progressed steadily. Your subject found me stealing the house is CB204 the Detective. Access the corresponding area and kill the detective. Submit information, and some who are unable to say definitively that the death of a test subject and the subsequent removal of their influence leads directly to memory preservation. Possibility exists that an unknown element is affecting the integrity of subject memories. Must observe the girl's movement patterns and be watchful for unanticipated phenomena. The more reliability we have on the simple hammer, the nicer things can go in a pinch. Which I find is a very, very important element. Right, nothing over here. There is some health just quietly out of view. with the way I didn't expect it to go, but vibrations or sounds? I'm alright. The guy with the glasses didn't look like anyone I should be talking to. Until there was laughter in my head. I don't think he knew who he was anymore. And the trick to keeping my mind together is to think about all the stuff I'm going to do when I get out of here. Ah, so we're dealing with... Joseph next. How did I get here anyway? I tried to think, but I can't remember. It was therapy, but Dad and I thought about it. He said that Ruben guy might be able to help me, but he didn't trust him. But I had to try. Unfortunate. Could never trust that Ruben guy. Well, the last time anyone who did so had a happy ending. I got turned around there. Really, nothing secret in here. This gets us right back along. Alright, hidden door it is. We have 43... We'll go ahead and make things a little bit more durable. Archive record, subject, CB204 detective. Phase 5. At Phase 4, our detective subject exhibited repeated loss of self-awareness as well as involuntary suicidal tendencies. We got at least 4 attempts. Subject also showed repeated intermittent physical deformation. Subject's initial recovery has reversed course, and at present he has lost self-awareness. Inflow of consciousness from other subjects is a component of STEM domination. Subject's memories appear to be disorganized and linguistic ability minimal.
There you are!
Is there any... Oh, yes. There's some healing. Oh. The Christmas magic almost works, though. And that is worth celebrating in its own right. Let's give this another go. At least we know which actually comes in this time. You are indeed contrary to prior fights. In that this time I'm the one with the edge at melee range. Like so. Right into one of the daughter. We upgrade our maximum health. This does include immediate full heal. It does. Wonderful. I'd always like when that presumption holds true. Protected 7 subjects, one of which is the daughter, one of which is me. That means there should be 2 remaining. What's my doctor doing here as I'm walking down the hall? Alright, there's a nice collection of coins before we get... into more haunted territory. Alright, and here's our new hub territory. Two doors available to us. New test subject CB-205 Soldier. As before, with the death of CB-204, the rate of your daughter's memory loss has slowed. However, all those subjects show more advanced decay than previously recorded. More investigation is necessary. Concerned with this event, a pathway at the heart of the mansion has opened. We have also located subject CB-205, an ex-soldier. CB-205 must be eliminated. Relegation of remaining test subjects will leave the girl the only ones retaining the memories. However, there is a strong probability that those memories will not be intact. Possible locations of remaining subjects can now be determined, but deterioration of the memories of the other subjects suggests that full stem elimination of other subjects may have occurred. Supplementary information: the appearance of this new location within the manor house suggests a link with the Rubik entity, and it is believed to be a residual effect of his presence. It is unknown if any part of his consciousness is retained within STEM. However, the girl is now on a linear path directly out of our observable area. Influence of the Rubik entity would account for this change. Most of them's previous Rubik case files, as well as those of test subjects, discernible from their individual transcripts. All right. I don't know what to do. I keep forgetting Mom and Dad's names. It's happened like 5 times now. I'm gonna forget something like that. Should I do them on my arm or something? We're dealing with an ex-soldier. Oh, are we dealing with... the movie fought here in the first place? Probably. Yeah, this was the same area in which we... got into the walls. Hey, Doctor, do you remember my dad? Telescope subject CB-205 Soldier. This place like a dream come true. I never seem to get tired here. I can fight forever. These guys are stupid and they don't quit. If I could get them organized. I'm a little sick of these deadheads. I keep blowing them away, but more of them come. Somebody somewhere is watching me. They will get the drop on me. What do they want in this place? I'm a rocket launching fool. Bring it on, bitches. I got ammo out the ass. So there's an ice freezing my brain. That's trying to take my thoughts. Ain't one of you knows ever going to take me down. Hooah. The RPG sadist. Ah. Reverse chainsaw, who wins? The answer is me. Always. Now we can upgrade our armor even further. Or invest in the rocket launcher. To put him made. Definitely more invested currently. Must be all kinds of scary things, but I can't remember, so I don't feel scared at all. Interesting. I mean, memory and fear do seem quite connected. But let's... Ah, I'll get purchasing. That's fair enough. In which case... we'll take those upgrades. Having the core of what we're working with be the most refined is probably a smart decision. Noise Rectum 06, Limerick test subject CB210, a psychiatric patient. Much of the solar subject has been negated. We also determine the location of your daughter as well as your next target. Some domination of your daughter dramatically accelerated. The moment she is completely subdued, rescue will no longer be possible. You must find and eliminate the psychiatric patient CB210. It's unclear if the sudden acceleration in stim domination is caused by CB210 or some artifact of the Ruvik entity. There has been some circumstantial evidence of his presence, but nothing has been verified. We'll examine data from the Ruvik incident to support the supposition that reducing the number of test subjects will bring one closer to the core. Erosion of the girl's memory cannot be avoided, but we are formulating a new hypothesis to account for recent developments. Transmission is more difficult in the basements below the mansion. There are 2 targets left, but obtaining accurate readings is difficult. But weren't there 7 entities? Oh no. 2 is... Oh no. At this point, no, it shouldn't be 1. I would think. The shaking won't stop. Come over with Dad's face. I'm totally forgetting who I am. But all these monsters around, it's like I don't even care if they get me anymore. But I at least want to see Dad one more time. Alright, let's see who the psychiatric patient is in the end. Ah, we're dealing with invisible foes once again. You are... certainly much more cowardly than you were against other targets, now weren't you? Conjunction. Watching from beyond, writing their little notes. Transmission received. Look behind the brainstem and see the past perfect. See the past perfect present tense. You thought it, and I heard it. It grabbed the thoughts. New bones and muscle. All the different ones, all the same thoughts. Pulsing like brain radar bouncing back. They're of me, they're in me. But he is not. The serpent retains his form, but it stays inside. It binds my dreams. No escape. Only craving, an eternal void. As it all becomes one in form and function, we join. We are the new being, hideous and beautiful. I think he's taken my soul. I probably wasn't using it anyway. It's a disguise. The Amalgam Alpha. Oh. Attempt the Calfling again. Oh, even with all my ability. I still need to be very, very careful. There we are. Much simpler, much more straightforward. Alright, we're granted access. The highest rate weapon damage. Let's accept that courtesy. Let's accept that courtesy without any reservations. And we'll save in turn. The next phase. The enormous readings of the Rubik entity have ceased. Despite this, your daughter's progress towards stem domination has not stopped. Ruling out Rubik as a possible cause is reasonable to believe the only other test subject within stem is the cause. The last remaining test subject is you. You've been in direct contact with your daughter. Files on your daughter, but your location within the manor house basement cannot be determined. That's the twin. Okay, you were the soldier. Such a kill psychiatric patient. Where did the doctor go? Everyone's gone. And this would be ours. It's getting closer, I can feel it. I guess this is it. Sorry, Dad, I know you tried. Alright. So the only fight remaining is against ourselves, quite. Literally then? Ah, Blue Ruvik. Mommy's Directive 08, Self-Destruction. Based on recent evidence, this will be the final test. A single subject has been seeing the influence of each subject as they die. It's unclear if this is some aspect of their physical form within STEM or paternal relationship with the girl. That subject, the one you must defeat, is you. If you want to return even part of your daughter's memories and free her from STEM, you must sever your own connection. Alright. There's a much more notable delay there than I thought it would be. He's getting used. Just a hammer for a sword, I see. That's multiple times. That does not work against this fight. That's fine. Alright, so we do need to battle it out with you. Battle it out with you, make sure the final blow is done underneath one of these spike traps. We can work with that. It doesn't be on it exactly, just nearby it. Close enough that I can grab it, throw it under, and pull the lever. Alright. Another round? After we don't grab that quicker. It is removed from the board, it seems. Well, just one section, I suppose. Oh. I'm glad we had that final bit of healing to our name, at least. The game does not like to register these final scenes, it seems. It's giving me quite a few trouble. Quite a bit of trouble with a number of cutscenes today. Successful release from STEM. Per mission directives, the father subject has slain all test subjects except for the girl, thereby restoring her memory. The girl became the only living being inside STEM, and this allowed her to regain consciousness and leave STEM. In the Ruvik case, the prevailing theory is that he left STEM by entering the body of subject Withers. The results of the experiment are a great support in understanding the dynamics of STEM. Moving forward, we recommend the girl be placed under our control so that the integrity of her memory can be determined. If father's death within STEM was confirmed, the corresponding brain death of the subject has not occurred. This concludes trial B2347-BX. A full report will be forthcoming. And thus, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our entire showcase of the Evil Within. With this, we've gone through the base game and all 3 DLC segments, though with plenty of issues, it seemed. But that is perfectly fine. I mean, honestly, the DLC chapters were interesting. I always like when games feature more of side modes, whether they are paid content or otherwise. This is what I liked about We Happy Few and its DLC. Each campaign felt different. And it was nice that both Kidman's chapters and the little arcadey mode as the Executioner both felt notably different than the structure of the base game. Ultimately, I did think I ultimately enjoyed Kidman's sections more. They captured more of what I liked about the Evil Within and were less reliant on the aspects that I was not as keen on. You want to play through even a brief section with absolutely no... and with minimal combat, because the combat can be fine when more designed and focused. But with how many just broad, open chapters they had of just wild and varied combat, it did... The problem with the combat really was more that it, on top of being unreliable, the enemies were fairly repetitive. But it really does have its strengths more in its set pieces and its story work. And though I think the execution chapter really does flip that on its head, though the combat is still very simple, and it is much more set up for what I presume the Evil Within 2 will feature. But that'll be determined at a much, much later date, admittedly. Welcome, Caramel. I will be certain to drink water as soon as the stream is done, which will be momentarily. How are you doing tonight? I'm very glad to hear you've been doing well. Are you familiar with Evil Within, Caramel? Thank you very much. It was very important that I made sure that it was completed tonight, since we do return to a very exciting week. Starting on Monday, and I'm still always looking forward to more Dread Delusion. Ah, very fair. Reviews are finicky things. As am I. Next week will be 2 games I've been excited for quite some time. Played back to back. We start the week with Dread Delusion and end the week with Echo Stasis. But, ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude tonight's showcase in full. Thank you all very much for joining me. Let us see where we will be going for the night. You're quite welcome. Let's see. Tonight we'll be sending you over to one Dr. Paradigm Shift, who is currently playing Wuthering Waves. To give them as much of your affection as you can. We will return on Monday with a continuation of Dread Delusion. But in the meantime, please do all that you can to enjoy the remainder of your evening. And as always, take care and good night.